What's up, people? We are here actually leaving Markinsaw's trailer. We still don't know how to put the firewood in there, so I basically bought it for nothing, and the old people are gone now too. These kids actually live here at the trailer park. Okay, I thought this was like a small town, but they have stuff like Bacon Barn and all that. Is it so common to have? Big Dog Boxing Club. What else is here? He said he would be at the church. Super gas, snack, drinks, gifts. Where would the church be though? Could still go up this parking lot, I think. Churches have parking lots, right? Ah, here it is, the church. This is a church Mark said he was helping at today. Maybe I should go inside and see what's happening. Is he the priest? Oh, look! Oh, looks like some sort of service is starting. I should at least sit down. Don't want to be rude. He the priest. Holy shit, he the priest. That explains so much more why he used to like me so much when I was a little boy. God. Thank you for coming out on such short notice, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you, each and every one of you, for joining us on this unusual sunny afternoon. I know many of you rather be out having fun or spending time with your families, but I have a very special sermon for y'all today. You see, recently I have been very blessed indeed, and I want to share it with you. Those of you who know me well know that a long time ago, before my life with God, I was indeed a man full of sin. Drugs and alcohol consumed my life, living for pleasure alone. I was a shell of a person, with an ill temper and a lack of care for myself and the world around me. I was hell-bound for certain. But then I saw the light. I was so shrouded in darkness, so helplessly submerged in my own wretched life that I was blinded by darkness. In that darkness I couldn't see a future. In that darkness I couldn't see a hope. Worst of all, though, was that in that darkness I could not see the one true glimmer of light that existed in my life. I was so blinded by that darkness that the one true glimmer of light that had existed, it vanished from my sight. Since then, I have spent so many years learning on faith and praying for its return. At times I felt foolish for hoping it would come back to me, hoping I could see that light once more. As my doubt would grow, I would feel so helpless and scared and alone. I began to believe that the light would never return, extinguished forever in the ignorance of my youth. Please don't tell me I'm that light. Please tell me I'm not that light. But this light, it is not a candle. It may dim, but it can never die. Through that darkness, the light has followed me here today. Through unimaginable hardship and suffering, it has walked through every one of my missteps. That road has not been easy, but the goodness of life will always catch up to you if you let it. For those of you who don't believe me right now, who are all still amidst that dark shadow of darkness, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Whatever demons you are facing, you can get rid of them. I know this. You just never turn your back on the light in your life. Welcome it into your home with open arms, no matter what sacrifice it asks of you. Be willing to make amends, to purge yourself of your past, and accept that only through serving the light we can live in its glow. You are here today, so you are on the right path already. Just stay on it as long as you can. Hallelujah. Now, if you'll get your Bible out and recite with me today, I'd like to read from the book of Isaiah, Isaiah, right? 42:16. Looks like someone left the Bible here. What the heck? Reading along couldn't hurt. Okay. Today's passage is already bookmarked. Oh, Mark. Ah, there's the page. Ahem. Nice and loud, if you will. And I have caused the blind to go in a way they have not known, in paths they have not known. I cause them to tread. I make a dark place before them become light, and unleveled places become a plain. These are the things I have done to them, and I have not forsaken them. My prayer for today is that you may find meaning in that. Thank you for coming, and may the Lord be with you. I'll be here for the next few hours if you need anything. Don't forget, Jerome's coming around with the collection plate. If you're feeling generous, please give. Uh-oh. Get the hell out of here quickly. Run, dude. I guess I should go and let him know I came. Hey man, what's up, my priest? So, you're a priest, huh? Pastor, actually. Most priests are the sort of hoity-toity, sin-fearing bureaucrats that make most churches really dull to visit. Plus, I doubt they'd invite me, given my record and everything, but just about anyone can be a pastor if they believe. Think of it like a more fancy version of being the nutjob who stands on a soapbox ranting all day. That's a nice way of rephrasing it. Did you manage to catch the whole thing? I was hoping you'd come by, but I didn't see you come in. What do you think of it? Yeah, I got here just before it all started. It was interesting. Yeah. Heh, I hear you loud and clear. Don't worry. I know it's not for everyone. Still glad to see you sat through it. Though, it means a lot to me. Say, when was the last time you had a proper confession? I know you've come a long way, and there's bound to be at least a few things weighing on your mind. Oh, I don't know. I actually never have. I don't think I actually ever have. Well, then it's time you relieve yourself of all the burdens you bear. The first time's always the best too. Makes you feel like a whole new person. I sense you've got a lot weighing on your mind. Unless we confess our sins, they will haunt us and tear our body and spirit away. I don't know how much of this you believe, but it's powerfully important to me. Alright, well, hold on. Had to beat the shit out of a spider. Well, not actually spider, more of a fly. It was the first step in saving myself. It's really that important to you, huh? Only 'cause I know it works. Having an opportunity to talk openly and honestly with God before we face judgment. It gives you a chance to atone for all you've done. Maybe it won't mean much here, but in the great beyond, your efforts to remedy the wrongs you've done are everything. That's why I've invited you into my home. That's why I'll do anything to help you reach San Fernando. That's because he did something wrong to me. He feels guilty. I'm no dummy. I know why it's important to you, and it's not my place to question anything. All I know is that I have confessed my wrongs to the world, and you are my second chance. There's nothing too great to ask of me, Chris, but I need you to know you walk with God as well. You want me to confess my sins to you? Not to me, to God. I just speak through God, you know? Just step in the booth and talk. The voice of the Lord will answer. If it means that much to you, I guess it couldn't hurt. Thank you, Chris. The booth's through the door on the right. Good luck. What harm could it do? Might as well, if it'll make Mark happy, I guess. Sure, let's do it. Alrighty, how do I do this? Forgive me, for I have sinned. For I have done many wrongs in recent days. Have you come to absolve yourself and accept the penance? Right. There's a punishment for what I've done. Don't think of it like a punishment, more like a debt owed to the world. Your actions in life determine what happens in the end. We know this. So, what have you come to confess? I had a friend, a troubled drug addict. I enabled him. I didn't prevent him from getting the poison that put him in the hospital. A man in the grips of the devil can only do so much to ward himself against the darkness. That's when friends or family are needed to step in and close the gap, protecting them. It may be hard to do so, but unless you are willing to sacrifice for your friend, that love is hollow. Do you have anything more to say, my child? I had a job at a newspaper. I was supposed to protect the truth, or protect truth, but I let corruption win. I was trusted to be an honest person, and I let corruption win. I let money influence me. I let it change what I have wrote. Because I repeated the lies I'd been told, many people were hurt. Unless we are were they? I thought it was just a job for money. I didn't really care what I wrote. Unless we are skeptical of what we hear, and diligent in the pursuit of happiness, of truth rather. This does happen. The devil has many cunning tricks and turns of phrase that mislead even the best intended, though we are the ones at fault when corruption triumphs over ourselves and our neighbors. What else weighs on you, my child? I interviewed this guy from an ad agency. He was a really troubled man. I pushed him? No, he didn't. His name was Jack. I kinda sold him out, I guess. I was so wrapped in my job that I didn't make room for compassion. I sold him out for an interview rather than finding him help. It's easy to turn a blind eye to those bent on self-destruction, but they need aid the most. This is even harder when we have something to gain from their suffering. When we don't choose compassion and patience, this is when darkness wins. Have you anything else to say, my child? I had a best friend. We dreamed of making it big together one day. We worked hard together, relied on each other, and needed one another. Eventually, an opportunity came, but for me alone, and I took it for myself. I kind of abandoned him. I abandoned him in my pursuit. Life divides us. It's inescapable sometimes. Ideal situations are rare, and sacrificing ourselves in pursuit of them is foolish. The guilt you feel is born out of a love for your friend. You're telling me I'm gay? If this is the whole truth, you have nothing to feel shame for. But I love forehead, I think. Thanks, I guess. Don't thank me. You are the one who brought these truths to light. Bearing your soul is not an easy task, but a greater hardship awaits you. If you truly wish to cleanse yourself of your wrongdoings, then you must give up that which matters most to you. Search your heart and you will see that which has caused you such pain. All you need to do from there is let go. Just let it go. Alright, goodbye. That wasn't so bad, right? Who's that guy? Excuse me, did you want to donate any money to the collection plate? We're trying to raise enough funds to keep our children welfare program growing. The program helps a bunch of the underprivileged kids in my school afford books, food, clothes, and stuff. Right now we're trying to raise another 150 so we can keep it running. Did you want to help out at all? You want donations for needy kids, huh? I can give some. Oh, that's fantastic. How much are you willing to give us? Well, you said what? I don't know how much I have. I'll give him 10. Well, we've still got 140 to go, but that definitely helps. I'm just doing my part. It's only money after all. Right. It's only money. I'll be here pretty much every day, so you can feel like helping more if you can come back. Keep it in mind, would you? Sure thing, kid. He doesn't look like a kid. Alright, well, I believe it was nighttime, so we should get some sleep. Go to Arkansas's place. The big dog. Alright, so he basically is driving us to San Fernando, but when? Hey man. Oh, he's sleeping. Right, I always sleep like that on my bed too. With my clothes on and just laying flat, face first, just face plant on bed and then fall asleep. Alright, wrote another journal page. Uh-oh, we're gonna dream, aren't we? Yep, college dorm. Come on, you're almost done. Just a little bit more and then it's over. No sense quitting now. Shit, that was the last one too. Uh-oh. Sam should have another one over on his desk. What's on his desk? Markers, highlighters, and a staple. Where are your pencils, Sam? Huh? What's this? Sheeple, big women, big business. For them, success was worth the wait. Looks like Sam got the latest issue of Sheeple magazine. What the fuck is Sheeple? Huh? Looks like they've got a quiz that'll tell you if you're a good person. Let's do the quiz. A quick little break couldn't hurt. I want to find out if I'm a happy person, you know? Whilst working as a cashier, a customer accidentally tells you to keep over $20 in change. Do you let them know about their mistake? Or quietly keep the cash for let them know? I'd be pissed if that happened to me. You've invented a cure for a life-threatening illness and are the only person to do so. Do you give the cure away for free or sell it for massive profit? It depends. If it's like an epidemic that's currently, like, for example, the zombie apocalypse came and I'm the only person that found a cure and like so many people died, obviously then I would have given it for free, because selling it would actually not give me anything, because money doesn't mean that much anymore in that society, I guess, or in that world. But if it's like a illness that hasn't yet taken over the world, I would probably sell it. I think. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, my genius deserves to be paid for. It just really depends on the situation. But I mean, if not half the world has been wiped out, then might as well get something from it, right? While at a concert, you notice there are much better seats that are completely vacant. Do you stay in the seats you are assigned or move up for a better view? If there's no other people coming up, might as well move up. Exactly. If nobody's in them, might as well. You find a wallet out in the street and looking inside found several $100 and proper identification. I'll make an effort to find the rightful owner. They'd probably be grateful I returned it. Exactly. If they have like a lot of money in it and you give it back to them, sometimes you even get some sort of reward, you know? Caught up amidst a riot in a shopping center, you notice people looting electronics from a store. Do you join them and take something for yourself, or call the police and alert them? I would probably just keep on walking myself and just like, they're doing what? Okay, well, let them do that. I don't want to be a part of it, but I don't want to attract attention to myself by calling the police or that kind of stuff. So I would just walk by and not do anything at all. Just, I saw that happen, but I'm not the only person. I'm not gonna be calling the police. But I guess that's like, calling the police is the closest option out of the two to what I would actually do. We can't let those riots go unchecked or we'd descend into absolute chaos. You're at a job interview, hiring someone when they offer you sex in return for the position. Do you sleep with them and give them the job, or decline and hire someone else? If it's a man, I would decline. I couldn't take advantage of someone like that. While repairing a friend's laptop, you find photos of them cheating on their significant other. Why would they have photos of that? That's pretty stupid. Do you tell their partner about it or stay quiet? I probably wouldn't be a person to cause trouble between that, but I wouldn't even know if I let the other person know that I know. Like the person who is cheating rather than the significant other. But that's just me. But who is stupid to have pictures of that on their laptop? If their partner is already kind of doesn't trust them, they would look in their laptop and find out eventually. But I would probably stay quiet. It's not my place to interfere with someone else's relationship. As a famous athlete, you're offered $1 million to promote a product that you hate. Do you accept the money and lie or decline the offer? It depends. If it's like a product just that I hate because I don't personally use it myself, I would probably accept it. because maybe if it's like I don't know, something that's completely useless but harmless, then I would probably accept the money. But if it's like something that they sell under false advertising and it's actually harmful in some way, I would decline. But yeah, we'll probably go with the money. I'm a greedy motherfucker, apparently. If people are stupid enough to believe advertisements, they deserve to be duped. Well, I didn't mean it in that way. On your way home from shopping, you notice an expensive item didn't get paid for. Do you return to the store and pay for the item, or carry on home and forget about it? I would like travel back in time 3 seconds right before I found out, not look in the bag, keep walking home. When I found out at home that I didn't pay for it, and I'm already like an hour away from it, I'll be too lazy to get back home and to go back and return. So then I'll be like, meh, might as well keep it. But yeah, if I found out earlier, I don't know. I mean, it's their mistake, right? But it's kind of it's considered stealing then, right? The police wouldn't say like, oh, it's their fault, you should keep it. That's probably not what they say. They would just take it, and I mean, they probably won't punish you for it because they forgot, and you probably, but that's only if they found out. And how the hell would they find out? I have no idea. I would just if they forgot, it's their fault. Done. How many more questions are there going to be? While at a casino, the dealer gets distracted long enough for you to change a lost bet before it's taken. Do you tip the scales in your favor or accept what fate's offered you? Accept my loss? It'd probably bring me bad luck on the next bet anyway. Looks like I got 5 out of 10 right. I'm half of a good person. Who knew I was such a good person? There's not really much to all this ethics stuff, is there? Now, if I were Sam, where would I put it? Nope, not here. Maybe there's one over on this table? Textbook, beer bottles, and a takeout container. Who's hiding all the pencils? Huh? What do we have here? Nintendo Pocket Pal. I wonder if Sam's beaten my high score in Rasmus Man Portable yet. No time for games, is what Sylvana says. I need to find the pencil pronto. Seriously, who the hell hides the pencils? Where on earth could this thing be? Dang it, it's not in this pile of mess. Where else might it have gone? Here? No sense in changing my clothes now. Well, I'd kill for a nap right now. I've got to get to work. Is it in the fridge? I doubt it. Oh yeah. Do we just get out? So there has to be pencils here somewhere apparently. Stale nachos, scrap paper, and a wad of bubblegum. Where's the goddamn pencil? Huh? What's this doing here? Grey the Web Comic. My favorite issue of Grey. I guess I could read it again. It's not a pretty store. Evening, Mr. Battaglia. You fucking goddamn bastard. You let me out of this chair right now. Feisty. I like that in a rat. You do realize who, in fact, I am, don't you, Felix? Oh, fuck. You're the sick fuck who killed the Constance? Indeed. I've read that thing so many times I think I've memorized it. Where the hell could this pencil be hiding? Ah, there you are. Alright, time to get back to work. No more distractions until I'm finished. That's final. Definitely not my best work, but it should be good enough. But it should be good enough. Let's just hope Professor McAllister's feeling generous. At least we finished it. Maybe I can get a few bonus marks if I drop it off in his office tonight instead of handing it in during class. It's a long shot, but every little bit's gonna help. You grabbed your completed essay. Alright, let's drop you off downstairs in McAllister's office. So we're gonna meet Forehead here somewhere. Teacher hall. Is this the teacher hall? Professor Winter's door is locked tight. Maybe he's up on the roof again? Professor Crassus is never in his office. That guy will take 27% of anything you hand in. Oh, Professor McAllister's door is unlocked. Time to see if I can convince him to fork over a little extra credit. He ain't here. I guess he forgot to lock his door or something. I'll just leave my essay on top of the pile for him. God damn it, I forgot to staple it together. Well, guess I'm hunting for supplies again. What's on the board? This looks like a stapler? No. There's nothing. Do we go in the next room? What is this? A supply closet? Shh! I think he's coming. Put your shirt back on. I'm trying. It's cramped in here. Hold on, I just gotta zip back up. What? Who? Damn it! Don't lean on the door. You need something, Chris? I came to drop off my essay as the room fills with awkwardness. Pile's over there. I needed a stapler. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, don't get huffy cause we got caught. You were the one who was supposed to lock the door. I was supposed to lock the door? You were supposed to lock the door. It's your office. Yeah, which means you were the last one to use the door. Okay. Should I go or come back later or something? No, why bother? Might as well mark your essay right now and get this over with. Come on over here, we'll get this settled. Yeah, you better give me an A+++. So, this one's yours. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, he read through that pretty quickly. Well then, so how'd I do? It's not the best I've seen from you, I'll say that. Still, probably worth at least a 60. Good enough, I guess. There's something troubling me about it though. You and that Sam kid, you share a dorm together, right? Yeah, just at the end of the hall. Why do you ask? Because I've read Sam's essay already, and now that I've read yours, I can't help noticing the similarities. In fact, they're almost identical when you compare them side by side. You're not suggesting that I plagiarized that essay, are you? I'm suggesting that they're uncannily similar. I'm more than a little disappointed, Chris. If you fess it up now, I'll give you to the end of the night to write me another one. If not, I'm going to have to fail you out of the class. Dude, I just caught him banging the woman from the Stargazer Club. That's insanity! I didn't copy that essay. I couldn't have copied that essay. I just finished it tonight. You've got the only copy of Sam's papers and he hasn't been home all night. Well, where is he then? He's down at the Bluffs on a date, comet watching or something. You mean with Forehead? She mentioned she was bringing someone with her tonight, but I didn't think it was a date. That's not important. Sam's down there now? Yeah, he should be. Alright then, you go down there and tell him to come see me immediately. If Sam's willing to agree your paper wasn't copied, then I'll have to reconsider the charges. I really hope you're not wasting my time here, Chris. I'm not, I swear. I didn't copy that paper. We'll see about that. God damn it, how the hell did that happen? As we get teleported to the Bluffs. Oh, look at that heavenly body. Stupid hunk of junk. Hey, is everything alright over there? I'm sorry, what did you say? Oh, I was just asking if everything was okay. You seem frustrated, that's all. Oh, it's just this old telescope of mine. It gets the job done, but I can't tell you how nice it would be to get a chance to work with real equipment. Is that stuff expensive? You wouldn't believe me if I told you just how pricey the real deal is. That's why I'm working so hard now. I know I'll never be able to afford it myself, but if I can get a good job, then at least I'll have access to it. Yeah, but would you ever really be satisfied just using things that belong to someone else? I mean, you said it yourself, right? You'll never be able to own it. True, but it's like it is with the night sky. There's a lot of things I enjoy that I'll never own. Part of me wonders if maybe that's what makes them special in the first place. The sky is pretty clear, but I don't know if this thing's gonna work properly. We might not get a perfect view of the comet, unfortunately. Hey, that's not the worst thing. I mean, at least we're out here under the stars together. That's gotta count for something, right? Bow chicka wow wow. Yeah, thanks for coming again, by the way. Nobody ever shows much interest in what I do, so I appreciate it. I'm gonna go see if I can't get this thing to focus a little sharper. Hey, what do you say we forget about the stars for now? Maybe we can just sit by the fire for a little while. Ooh. Whoa, could you back up a little there? I need some room to calibrate this thing. I mean, that's what we came here for, right? Yeah, right. He pissed. He mad, yo, and then I come up, ruin the party. Oh, Sam. I've got to say something before this gets any worse. Oh, God. Hey, Sam. Chris? What the hell are you doing here? I thought you were gonna stay home and work on your paper. That's what I came to talk to you about. I finished it early and handed it in, but McAllister is accusing me of cheating. He's saying I copied your work, that my whole paper's plagiarized. What? He can't be serious, can he? I mean, we write together a lot, but he can't honestly believe you'd steal from me. You wouldn't steal from me, right? No, of course not. I wrote that whole thing myself. I know that for a fact. Maybe we shared a few ideas or whatever, but that's only because we're so close. Professor McAllister says that he'll at least give me a chance for reconsideration if you go talk to him. You've got to help me out, Sam. I can't afford to fail. I was really making some headway with Forehead, rather. I think she really likes me. I want you to help me out, but I don't want to blow my chance here either. Yeah, I understand. I'm desperate though. I'm desperate right now. Please, I'm begging you. It's a whole class credit we're talking about. I'll never be able to make it up. If you don't go now, I might not graduate with you. And then, who knows what'll happen? Shit, I really don't have a choice here, do I? You'd never let me hear the end of it, would you? Nope. Bros before hoes, right? That's the spirit, except that she's gonna be my hoe later. Just do me a favor and make sure she doesn't leave before I get back. Yeah, of course. Alright, I'm trusting you. I'll be back in a jiffy. Just make sure nobody goes anywhere. Thanks, Sam. Hey, what are friends for? Oh god, this is gonna be awkward, isn't it? Hey, I've gotta go run and do a favor for Chris. I'll be back in no time, I promise. Oh, alright. Just hurry back, or you'll miss the big event. Got it. Uh-oh. Something bad's gonna happen. Well, bad for him, good for me, I guess. I'm surprised you made it, Chris. I didn't think you were going to come. Weren't you supposed to be finishing your work or something? Yeah, I got it done, but there was some complications. Sam should be able to sort it out for me though, hopefully. You two rely on each other a lot, huh? Yeah, I guess you could say that. The story usually goes that when one of us gets us in trouble, or one of us is in trouble, the others do some shortly after too. It's funny how life's like that, isn't it? I guess so. Sometimes when people are really close, they wind up sharing a fate. Your lives are so intertwined that what affects one invariably affects the other. Then again, I suppose that's true for everyone and everything, isn't it? In the web that connects all life, you can't shake one end without disturbing the other. Look at me ramble on and on like that. There's no need to be sorry. It's interesting to talk about. You have a really unique outlook on life. Yeah, forehead. Despite the fact that I just can't stop staring at that thing. Thanks. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing working properly. Nope. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. No sense fiddling with it anymore. It'll probably only get worse. Just gotta leave it and see what happens. No guarantees it'll work out. So, what do we do now? Well, I guess we wait. Come on, let's sit down for a minute. Sure, when... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you cold at all? No, I'm alright. The fire's looking really nice tonight. Huh, yeah. So are you... Oh, snap! Wait, we shouldn't be the one making a move on her, though. If she's gonna make a move on me, then fine, but I'm not gonna be the one doing it. So is the moon. It's nice and bright. It's incredible. Nothing fills me with such stronger feelings. Well, almost nothing. I'm really glad you're here. Yeah, me too. It just feels perfect, you know? Oh, like, however we got here, it was supposed to happen. Do you believe in stuff like that? I don't know. It's hard to say. Is everything just random, or do we get a choice in how life turns out? I honestly wish I knew. Whether it's random or by design. Either way, I'm glad this is where we ended up. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Nobody else I'd rather be with. Yeah, me too. Oh god. Kiss her or turn away. The moment we kiss her, that guy is gonna walk in the salmon and he'd be like, gonna push me off the cliff and I randomly survive somehow. We can't do it to him. You're pretty shy, huh? I'm sorry? Don't be. I like it. Oh my god, we kiss anyway. And who the hell's gonna walk in? Wow. Yeah, I felt it too. It's not, I didn't not kiss her because I was shy. It was because I didn't want to, because bros before hoes, remember? But yeah, this is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He saw. He saw. Alright, day 15. Ah, good morning, baby boy. Sorry if the noise woke you. I'm an early riser myself, but I can't help but start a pot of coffee. Here, let me bring you some. So, how are you feeling this morning? Did the confession help you get anything off your chest? It was an interesting experience. I'll give it that. I do feel a little bit better, you know. Having a chance to just be honest and walk out with a clean slate, it helps. See what I tell you? In ancient Rome, they call that tabula rasa, a scraped tablet. You're unmarked today, baby boy. The story from here will be written by your actions going forward. But enough about that. I want to talk to you about San Fernando. What about it? Well, it's an awful long way to travel from Dubstown, don't you think? It's important for me to be there, I guess. But have you decided why yet? I'm not judging or questioning your motives. I just think it's something worth asking yourself. I made a promise that I'd do anything for you, so you don't need to explain it to me none. San Fernando's a means to something else, but you gotta know what that is. All I'm saying is that I want you to be sure of the direction we're going and the reasons for this. Nope, you're right. It's absolutely useless. I'm going home. Am I sure of why I'm going to San Fernando? I don't know. That's a long way to come without a clue. Don't worry about it though. Things will make themselves clear to you in time. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Just follow your gut and things will be fine. Speaking of San Fernando, how are we getting there anyway? No offense, but this trailer doesn't look like it's too road ready. Nah, you're right. The old gypsy's gotten a little fat in her old age. She's none too fit for a road trip these days. We'll be riding in something a heck of a lot more stylish. I've got one heck of a vehicle, you're gonna love it, baby boy. It's the fastest, shiniest, most reliable hot rod you've ever seen. We've got a convertible? You bet we do. That is, if you can get the keys back. What do you mean? Well, a couple months ago, it got impounded at mechanic stands. It's that garage and scrapyard across the way. But I'm sure it's nothing a simple conversation can't solve. In fact, why don't you finish up that coffee and meet me there? No sense in putting it off any longer, I suppose, right? No, I guess not. Alright then, see you in a bit. Alright, well, this is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll get our cool little hot rod or whatever you call it. Peace!